Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to my video about 8 reasons why the HTC One M8 is better than the iPhone 6. I also came up with 8 reasons why the iPhone 6 is better than the HTC One, so be sure to also check out that video. You can click the annotation on the screen or the link in the video description. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. Now the first reason is that the HTC One M8 has better battery life compared to the iPhone 6. The HTC One has a 2600 mAh battery compared to the 1810 mAh battery on the iPhone 6. Unfortunately, both devices have non-removable batteries, and from my experience, if I fully charge my device in the morning, I can use my iPhone 6 till maybe 4 p.m, but for the HTC One, I can use it till evening times. Something else I noticed is that if I put both devices on standby, the iPhone 6 actually doesn't drain as much battery as the HTC One. Anyways, the HTC One M8 overall has a better battery life. The next reason is that the M8 has a micro SD card slot. So if I run out of internal storage on my device, I can simply insert my SD card into my device and I can have a few extra gigabytes of storage. So having an SD card is extremely useful because I can store files, movies, videos, more music into my device without having to worry about running out of internal storage. The next reason is that the M8 has a better front-facing camera. Even though the back-facing camera on the HTC One is not as good as the iPhone 6, but I have to admit the front-facing camera on the iPhone 6 is not really that good. It has a 1.2 megapixel sensor and it only shoots 720p videos. On the HTC One, the front-facing camera is 5 megapixels and can shoot 1080p full HD videos. And also the lens has a very wide angle, so it's much better if I want to film myself talking. I don't have to extend my arm really far away. The next reason is that this produces better low-light videos and images. The HTC has a large pixel size of 2 micrometers compared to the 1.5 micrometer on the iPhone 6. So here are some images and videos I shot in low light situations, and you can see that the HTC One performs better than the iPhone 6. Moving on to the next reason, this one is pretty obvious. The HTC One M8 has much better speakers compared to the iPhone 6. You can see that the M8 has front-facing speakers, so if you're watching videos or playing games, the sound is facing towards you. And on the iPhone 6, this is at the bottom, so if you're watching a video, the sound is going downwards or sideways instead of facing towards you. And the boom sound speakers on the HTC One is much louder, has better bass, and it's just more clear. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, the next reason has to do with Android. As you know, Android is much more customizable compared to iOS. If I don't like the icon design, I can simply install an icon pack. If I want to change the overall theme of my device, I can install a custom launcher. I can download different applications to tweak the UI or the functionality of my device. So overall, Android is, as I said, really customizable. Now, there are many great features and advantages on the Android system and on iOS platforms. So of course, this is down to your personal preference, which one you prefer. The next reason is that the HTC One has a better resolution screen and the screen size is bigger than the iPhone 6. And these two devices have very similar screen sizes. The HTC One has a 5-inch display and the iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch. But the HTC One is a 1080p HD screen of 441 pixels per inch density, while the iPhone 6 is more of a 720p screen. It's actually 1334 by 750 with a 326 pixels per inch density. So the HTC One does have a higher resolution, but to be honest, with my eyes, it's not easy to tell the difference between these two screen resolutions because they're all high definition screens. And the last reason is the price. Now let's compare the 16GB model on each device. The international unlocked version of the HTC One M8 16GB version is $559 and the iPhone 6 retails for $649. So there's a $90 difference between these two devices. So after watching this video and also the video about why the iPhone 6 is better, hopefully these two videos helped you decide which one is the best choice for you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for future videos like this. Don't forget to follow me on my social networks such as Instagram, Google+, and Twitter. I'll link them in the video description. So let me know in the comments, which one do you like, the HTC One M8 or the iPhone 6? Before heading out, let's take a look at the sponsor for this video. This video is brought to you by Ting. Well, what is Ting? Ting is a mobile service that makes sense. There are no contracts to sign, so you don't have to pay any early termination fees if you choose to leave. Second, you pay for what you use for. So for example, this month, if you have less minutes or less messages or less megabytes of data, your bill will actually go down, which is very nice. Ting is also very affordable. You can save a lot of money if you switch to Ting, and you can actually go to their website ting.com/calculator to calculate how much you will be saving if you switch to Ting. You can choose between a lot of different devices that they offer, so you're not going to be stuck with an outdated device for a long time. And also, you can have unlimited devices with one account. So if you are interested in switching over to Ting, or check out some of the information on this mobile service, you can go to kfhd.ting.com, and if you go to this link, you will also support my show. And not only this will support my videos, you can also save $25 off on a new device you purchase, or get $20 worth of Ting credits. So be sure to check out kfhd.ting.com to support this video.